Hello once again and welcome back to the Insanity. Last time we left off, we got started on Borax. And in this episode, we need to start off by refueling our train. And once again, I still haven't learned how to drive a train. I think I will head into the depot a little bit, because that's where I can find some fuel. Basically. Ah! Didn't stop in time. I have to send the other train out of the way so that I can have room to refuel here. So in this episode, we will mostly be working on continuing the Borax. So we might add a couple of even more train stations here. We still need the small parts, and I think I might actually provide the small parts. And then we need the sand casting as well, so it would be great if we could have sand casting and small parts provided somewhere. That it would. This should be enough fuel for a while. So we need sand casting and small parts. And I'm thinking that it might be possible actually to provide this somewhere along the old base, actually. We are already providing a number of things from over here. So let's see, sand casting and small parts. Do I want to make a super long belt is the question. Let's see, where is the... There it is. Just gonna park here for a while. How much further is it? It's quite a bit actually. So let's start off with the small parts. Oh boy, it's up here even. Damn, okay. Sure thing. And one could argue that we are already producing small parts in our mall, so why don't we just use those small parts that we have over there? And the reason for that is that the mall is only for things that we need every now and then, like things that we need to expand the base. It's not to be used for things that we need continuously, like the small parts in this case. So that's why I'm making this completely separate. And I have to say that it's not ideal to have this production over here, because we would kind of like to get rid of this old production. But I just want some small parts at the moment, so yeah. Sometimes I wonder if we're making things clearer or if we're making things messier. Small parts, less than 0, thank you. So let's just continue upward. But I'm hoping that we're making things more cleaner than messier. At least in the long run, that should be the case. But with all of this, I'm starting to have my doubts at times. Okay, please provide me with some small parts over there. Then the question is how much further it is to the sand casting thing. And that turns out to be quite a bit. It can be made pretty clean though, but I'm going to need some more wires and stuff. Okay, yeah, sure. I will do it. No, I will not do it. Changing my mind already. Instead, let's head over here. We'll be making the sand casting from over here instead. I think that should work out because we have tar here. We have. Is this? Yeah, this is a fluid. Fluncus. Gonna need to change a couple of rail station names, I think. Probably more than one. This area is the drilling fluid. No, it's the ore production, kind of. No, it's the... What is this? It's the tar drilling. And this is the syngas provider. What? Of course, we're lacking copper. Of course, that's kind of what we want to address in the first place. We're starting to run out of copper in this provider as well, which is bad. That's pretty bad. But we're working on it, more or less. Okay, train station. We have a couple of constant combinators. Do we have enough to make a warehouse? Nope, definitely not. How do I want to do that then? I guess I could for now. No, that's gonna take way too long time. We're gonna need to make another pit stop. First though, we're gonna get a bit of stone. Thank you, stone bricks. Iron. See, this is why you should think about what things you need when you're at the train station. Like, always think about, is there anything else I need while I'm here? And you will find out that probably there is. Oh, we have some more copper plate already. Circuit boards, yes please. Tin plates. Lead. Rubber. Great. Now that should be it. Water animals research is almost finished, which will allow us to make fish slightly faster, and another recipe for urea. Not sure if we are missing that at this moment though, but it's good to have another option. That's for sure. Although it's also more confusing to have more options. Okay, warehouse. And inserters. And now I have to think, do I want this to be, yes, I probably do. Small electric power pole is in the way. That has never happened before, that's a new one. Just kidding, it happens every single time. Another small power pole? Ah, probably just for the train signal, so we don't care about that. Great. And this should then, yeah, this should just provide whatever is in this thing, which will be small parts soon. Maybe actually drill heads as well. Yes, I am definitely going to need drill heads there as well. So I need to make this belt go around a bit here. Yay! Research completed. Awesome. And now, just to make sure that we have space, I will be separating the small parts from everything else. Excellent. Then just use some magic here. So if we have drill head less than say 2000 or so, then we move this belt, and small parts less than 2000 or so, then we move this belt. Great. That should help us provide things. And actually I might, for now at least, use a provide threshold of 400 or so. And then I realized that I actually kind of want to have red wires here, which will allow me to use a constant combinator to manipulate the requests, because that's feels easier to just change everything at one place. So minus 1,000 then should be enough, and drill head minus 1,000. Excellent. That's not where I want to go. That's definitely not where I want to go. Where's this? I don't want to go there either. Yes, this is where I want to go. And I realized that we can probably delete this to-do thing. And then we would like to stay somewhere where we are not in the way, like that. Okay, drilling fluid here, syngas. Oh, wow, it is actually full. But at least this is empty, so I guess everything is all right. No harm done. Okay. Now for another logistic train stop. You can basically never have too many of them. And this is where we're gonna have the ore production, and this is where we will have the item requester. And since it is an item area, we're gonna need a warehouse. We're going to need fast inserters. Something like that. So let's see. Maximum train length 2. And this is a requester, and it will therefore have a provide threshold of 10 million or so, just to tell LTN that no, we don't want to provide anything here. Green wires, please, and some power, please. Great, thank you. Warehouse, right. And then the actual requests. So we want to have drill head, say minus 1,000, and small parts. Or actually, let's make it 1,500. Because it's good to have a bit of a cache for this, I believe. Right, I think we have everything we need, sort of. No, we don't. We're missing something. Right, that's what I wanted to make here, the sand casting. Of course. And sand casting can be made out of creosote and soil, or rather sand. And sand is made out of soil. So that's what I want to fix here. Even though we are not really at that stage yet in the process, because the raw borax needs to be cleaned and so on. but it's good to be prepared for the future, and sooner or later we're going to need to provide it anyway, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Sand casting, sand creosote. Okay, creosote, how do I make that? Tar processing unit. Tar processing unit. And the sand. Then I need another tar processing unit, of course. Okay, sure. Tar processing unit. Very well. I have water here somewhere, don't I? Yes, I do. Great, excellent. That means I can actually put this somewhere sort of over here, maybe? Soil. Of course. Soil and then a washer, and we might need to be able to scale this up. But that's kind of a future problem for now, actually. Can I make a sinkhole? No, I need more iron. I think we have some iron here. This is the good part about LTN and about requesting stuff at so many places, that usually you have a bit of a buffer laying around close to you, so you don't need to travel far. Gonna need a bunch of inserters here. And even though I don't always like just getting rid of the tar, I'm trying to avoid wasting resources like this now and provide them to LTN and stuff instead. We will do this for now. Great. So this should be making sand. And this sand should be put into a tar processing unit. Together with creosote. Sand casting, that's what I want to make. And for the creosote, we will be making it somewhere around here. Crude oil. Okay, that's good to know, but thank you, but no thank you. And I'm running out of pipes. I probably can make some more now though when I have the iron. So yeah, that's not a long belt, which feels nice. Why is it not making any creosote? Because it doesn't have any power. Now it's making it. So all good, and now we're getting sand casting. Excellent. Then we just need to get the sand casting over here. Things ending up on the wrong belt, but that's perfectly fine because everything is going to the train station anyways. And I would actually like to have some more inserters here. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna make the machine any faster. So, okay, this is good then, I guess. Then I just need to fix a circuit condition here. Sand casting is less than 0. And then we have sand casting minus 1500 or so. Excellent. Now, how about we get started, I guess, with these things. So, borax. We need a ground borer and then we need a washer. Do I have what I need? Of course not. I need more iron. Very well. Luckily, I think I know a place where I can find that. That's a ground borer and then a washer. So that will allow us to make borax, which will also be producing tailings. I should probably get more of these machines, but scaling will be an issue for later. Now, what else do we need to drill? We need to drill. Oh, quartz ore would be very helpful. That's gonna need lubricant though. I know a way to make lubricant, but I think that will have to wait a bit. Coal gas and iron ore. That would be handy. And copper ore, which also requires lubricant and coal gas. Oh well, okay. I guess that's fine, sort of. Wow, this is, of course, a problematic recipe because it requires more research. And this does as well. Oh well. So I guess for now, maybe we should just be focusing on the borax. And then we can set up the copper production if we get that far. Oh my god, so many things to do. Okay. Yes, here you should be requesting exactly that. That's perfect. And we have a ground borer. So let's put that maybe over here somewhere, sort of. This is problematic because these things take up so much space. But oh well. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, let's make it like this. Okay, it doesn't really matter that much. What does matter though is pipes, and while I could handcraft a bunch of pipes, I'm going to need plenty of them, so I will just be visiting my little pipe area, which should be somewhere around here. Like here. Thank you. Not sure if there's anything else I need at the moment. It does feel like we don't have that much inserters and stuff because we seem to be missing copper. Oh, actually we're missing circuit boards. We're missing circuit boards because we're missing copper, most likely. But I'm going to take a ride again around this little loop and see if we have any circuit boards ready. Because if we have, that would be very handy. 42. That's not a lot, but it's the answer to the ultimate question about the life, universe, and everything. So I guess that's something. That's good, right? Oh boy. It's at least we don't have to run all the way with the trains. Trains are so much faster than the other things. Hello, train behind me. Where are you going? Oh, of course you're going there. Sure. Go ahead. Okay. And this is gonna be complicated, of course. But I will just be more or less, I think, just outputting fluids in this direction. I was thinking about pulling them down, but then I realized that that's gonna be harder when I want to add more fluids here. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, drill head, syngas, drilling fluid. Sure. That's the drilling fluid. That's the syngas. Power and drill head. So the drill head can probably come in from this direction, I guess. Yes, that's perfect, more or less. Then we just need a bit of a belt. Every time I handcraft something, I swear I'm getting more motivated or more eager to continue working on the mall. Because handcrafting things takes time, as I'm sure you have noticed. And that's why we don't want to do that more than we already have. Even though we're not aiming for the only craft 111 items achievement, thankfully, that would not even be possible with this mod pack, that's for sure. I would be impressed if we even managed to craft less than 100,000 items. Okay, apparently it helps having an inserter as well. And apparently it also helps getting a delivery. And here's where the fun begins, almost. We're gonna need a filter inserter. Drill head. Thank you. Now, just in case, I'm guessing that maybe we could, of course, we're getting small parts here as well. Well, that's fine. I'm not sure we need the small parts here though yet. So sure, it's good that they come with the delivery, and I'm impressed that we already have this many small parts and this many drill heads. I'm a bit afraid that maybe we have used up all our copper for these small parts. But the drill heads are sure a welcome part of this. Okay. So now finally we should be getting some raw borax. How good is that? Then we just need to clean the raw borax, naturally, into borax. And here is where we need some water as well. Do I have a pump jack? I do. So I will use this pump jack to give me some water. This is 300 water per second. That's more than enough for this little thing, which will only be using 300 water every, no, 150 water even, every 7 seconds. So all is well. Great, and this will output some tailings, and let's, I don't like it, but I keep doing it. I will just put it away. Trash it, get rid of it, essentially. This is quite a lot of borax in 3 seconds, actually 6 seconds, because this machine is pretty slow. But considering that it's quite a lot, I will be using fast inserters. Electric poles, that's what we need. And then we need 10 raw borax here. Okay, sure. It can be managed. It tells us that we need an underground pipe, so that we have the possibility of using... Oh boy, of course. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. So that we can use a fast inserter. Excellent. So this will give us borax. How nice is that? Where did I put the sinkhole? There it is. Please sink this tailings, and please give me the borax. Because this borax will, believe it or not, be going to LTN. Which means that we need yet another train station. We will be setting this up over here, sort of. Here is good. We want to make it a multi-provider just in case. And we're out of circuit boards. And by that I mean we're sort of completely out of circuit boards. At least in our inventory. I hope that we have more in the chest by now, but I have my doubts, because we seem to be running low on copper and stuff. Although what is missing, yeah, exactly. What is missing is telling us that we still need more copper. Which is kind of almost what we're working on. Then at some point I would like to automate niobium plates, so that I can have the better signal electric poles as well. Okay, so please, transport belts. Lots and lots of transport belts. Lots and lots of copper. Must have more copper. Must have more small parts. Well, small parts is easy actually. Because coincidentally, we're requesting them here, so that helps us at least with that part. Thank you very much. And naturally, we do want to have a bit of a limitation here. Although we want probably a lot of borax, to be honest, because it's fairly useful. So 5,000 or so. Okay, there we go. Ah, wow, this feels nice. We have automated borax. We have automated borax. How nice is that? So then we need to have some kind of automatic copper production and iron and stuff. And we might do that over here. Or over here. Yeah, let's put it over here actually. Although we still need to finish this. These rail segments. Oh, nice. Of course, we all still have some landfill left from last time. So that's great. Hello, seaweed. It's all this seaweed? Yep. And some fish. But we don't care about the fish really at this point. Not the seaweed either, for that matter. We have automated that. So now we would like to get started with some copper production in this area. And iron, probably. Iron and copper. And then, once that is done, maybe then we will continue with the mall. Maybe we just do the copper and then continue with the mall, to be honest. Because what I would like to automate is robots. I would like to automatically produce robots and roboports so that I can expand the the robot network because we have so many things to do, and because we can only be in one place at once, it's a good idea to have robots doing some work for us. And it seems like we're starting to run out of landfill, although I'm pretty sure that we have more where that came from, so to say. Yes. Let's go get some more landfill. We still have plenty of fuel in the car, and we're sort of able to avoid the electric power poles, it seems. And we're avoiding getting hit by a train, I think, so far. Yes. Victory. Thanks. Oh, whew, wow, how did I manage to avoid knocking that? I am very impressed by my driving skills. Driving skills that is called pure luck. When watching a certain C-block YouTuber, namely Vogel6112, I do realize the importance of landfill, and I am very grateful that I have such a big landfill production going. Where's my train? There it is. Because this landfill makes it so easy for us to just build a new city block. Thank you, robot. Not sure why you're not repairing the machine, but okay, probably another robot is on its way. Now this over here seems to be an old style. Oh boy, of course I'm going to need more radars as well, which I can't build. So this over here seems to be an old style crossing, which is sort of okay, but also it's not optimal. And most importantly, it's not even finished. But I would actually like to have a different crossing here. So thank you very much, Vogel, for that wonderful blueprint. I will not be filling in all the lanes and so on, because I don't believe all of them are needed yet, and I would like to have robots doing it for me. So I will just be filling in the important parts, more or less. And oh boy. So let's see. Where is the, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means it should be here. So I think I placed the blueprint. Or apparently I didn't. No, I did. Huh. Interesting that I'm not actually exploring it until I'm here, sort of in the area. But the important thing is that I built it. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of okay, I guess. So then we can have an entrance or an input rather over here somewhere. And then an output maybe somewhere else. We will see. So that's the wrong blueprint. This is the one I was looking for. And right, we're having this little rail signal problem. Thank you, LED processing. Maybe it's time we start to take a look about what else we should research. Because we're kind of running out of things, more or less. Or at least things in the queue. I don't know. Okay, I've been looking at rare earth technology for too long now. Aluminum processing. Yeah, that's... Oh, these cadaveric arums might be interesting. Coke processing. That's the one I had added before that I deleted when I reprioritized some things. Titanium we're definitely missing, so yes, I would very much like to prioritize that actually. And cotton gut is also quite interesting because of this recipe. And oh god, of course, these require the bedding things, which is really annoying to fix. So let's cancel them. Okay. Do I have enough to make another logistic train stop? I do not. Naturally, I don't. So it's time once again to go look at what we have in the little warehouse. $119, not too bad. So start. And copper. We even have copper. Awesome. And I didn't want to make a train stop. I wanted a logistic train stop. Thank you. All right. Sort of hoping that we have everything we need for now. I think we do. And it's almost been 1 hour already. What have we even done? We're making progress, but slowly. Oh, so slowly. So this should be copper processing. Copper and iron processing, actually. Item requester. I don't think we need any fluids here. Maybe we do eventually. We will find out. Warehouse. Thank you. Inserters. Thank you. Oh boy. Power. To be honest, I think it's time we start digging into this niobium, that's what it's called. The niobium plates, because that will allow us to make big electric poles, which will be oh so very handy. Okay, where do I have the closest electricity over here? Okay, and a constant combinator. Copper ore, I believe we already have, and since this should be like the main place where for this, let's output it here, and then we're going to need the sand casting. And then we're going to need the borax. Great! And then we're going to need some wires to connect these things, surprisingly. And then we have a delivery scheduled. And I have kind of realized that I kind of want to have a chain signal over here. Because that way, if I park my train here, I don't think anything should get in here, sort of. While if I have a regular signal over here, then something might think that, oh, I can go all the way over here. I might just go over here and then they stop there, which is not the intention. Okay. Right. So I think we should take a look at this little processing block and pin it. Obviously, we will not be having this many crazy amount of screeners and machines and so on, but it shows us a bit about the ratios that we need. And it might not even show us the entire story. Oxygen is something we're going to need. That can be taken care of. Hot air we also need. That's going to be annoying. Molten copper, that's something we will be producing over here. So hot air we need to provide somewhere. We also need to produce the oxygen, but that can be produced here in these areas, more or less. And this is where the fun begins, because this is so many crazy amounts of machines. And these things are slightly in the way, actually. Crude oil and Nextlit. The Nextlit might actually be very interesting, because I know something we can make out of that. Namely Nextlit tiles, which are super awesome. Okay, grade 2 and grade 1. So grade 2 goes into this thing. Do I want to make... How do I want to change this? How will I even fit the iron production here as well? It's madness. No, it's insanity. That's what it is. Okay, I think we're done with that. I think we're done with that. The yaw crusher we also need to have here somewhere. And then we need the copper rejects, I guess. And then we need to have the screener. Then we need to have this classifier. Was that's this classifier? Yes. And then we need to have the basic oxygen furnace. And then I think we need to have this washer, maybe. Low-grade copper dust. I think something, yes, exactly. Here we have some low-grade copper dust, so we will need that too. And then we need the casting unit, and then I need to actually move myself because I can't see that far. Did I place the washer? Yes, the washer is there, and that's the casting unit. And then we need an advanced foundry. And yeah, this should be making us all the copper plates. Right, then it's just about connecting things. The fun part, or something. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 machines. Automated factory, yeah, that was one thing we wanted to make. Screener, we need more engines, damn it. Yaw crusher, impact crusher. Don't think I've heard about an impact crusher before. But it seems like I have now, okay. Classifier. Oxygen furnace. Casting unit. It's not like it would be enough with just one of these machines. We need several different machines to make this, which is kind of the insane part about the whole thing. All right, let's go up again. Here we are. Looks like we need iron. Once again, we have 42 simple circuit boards. How funny is that? And I believe we needed some wood actually. Can fix that. How is the Ralesias doing, by the way? No, not the Ralesias, the other thing. 51 of them. How nice. Not that we need them actually at this time, I think. Okay. What things did I make and what did I not make? Screener. I need a screw. I needed an engine unit. See, that mall is becoming more and more attractive. I think we have engine units here. Lots of them. And I'm going to take some belts because we're probably most likely very much gonna need that. And around we go. More Alesias. I'm not certain that we actually need that anymore. At least not at this time. More methane. I don't think we need that either, considering that we have the other thing, which we are producing over here. And this is shitty. That's not good at all. We need to fix this very urgently now. Because we need to have a bigger pie tank to store all the aromatics. Because we are full on aromatics. Unless we can find... Oh, actually we can make combustion mixture out of aromatics. Interesting. But I know that aromatics should be possible to convert into sulfur and lubricant using a desulfurizator unit. We can make one, so why not? So let's see, where are we at? Here we are. It's a good thing I caught this right now. I'm actually going to increase that a bit. I think, at least. Yes, I'm working on it. Now, are you getting up? You should be. Holy cow, that was quick. But of course, since I have just a pump in between, there's no pipes in between, which means that it does go fairly quickly. 3. Okay. .1. Okay, how about we change you to 3.3? .2 seems to be going a bit up and down here. But hopefully it should stop very soon. thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, and now of course I forgot to forgot to put down the machine I was just making, the desulfurization unit. Very well. In Swedish we have a saying that what you don't have in your head, you have to have in your legs. Which means that when you forget things, like I did just now, you basically just have to run around and fix stuff. At least that's my interpretation of the saying. Okay, can we make a storehouse maybe for the sulfur? Excellent. Now, I would like to only do this if there is less lubricant than there is aromatics. Just so that we sort of try and even these things out so that we don't use up all the aromatics. Good. Now let's head back. And I'm sure we have probably forgotten something. Do I have a washer? I think I needed a washer. Don't remember for what, but let's make a washer. I'm sure I needed a screener or a bunch. And screeners are apparently pretty expensive. Haven't we gotten any request here yet? How are we doing with the copper ore? Only have 1.9 copper ore there. Okay. But, I mean, you should still be delivering stuff, shouldn't you? Oh. That's problematic. Why do you not have anywhere to go down here? Okay, so let's see. We know that you can go over here. What's the problem? What is the problem? Hello, train. Where can you go? Oh wait, that's this place. Idiotic ulti thingy. Where is that? Ah, yeah, I guess that's explains a thing or two. Okay, sure thing. So let's just have you out of the way so that the other trains can do their job, please. So you can stand over here, sort of, and try to go over there, which you will not be capable of doing. Oh, come on. Seems like wherever you place a train, it's in the way. Yes, I know you are still having problems going there. So let's go over here then and finish the rail construction a bit more. I just hope I have enough rails. That seems accurate. We hadn't even built the rails needed for the train stop. There we go. That should help, I believe. There we go. Now we can actually park here, since we are heading this way anyway. Okay, I need another screener. I have a yaw crusher. I have an impact crusher, maybe. I do soon. I need 2 screeners. I need a classifier. I have the classifier. I need a basic oxygen furnace. I do need a washer. Ha! Advanced foundry and casting unit. So basic oxygen furnace. And then a bunch of screeners. 2 more screeners. What are we missing for the screeners? Steel and iron. Or rather steel and simple circuit boards. Actually, now that we are getting somewhere, I think something that would be very handy, even though it is going to cost a bit of research, is inserter capacity. And I have to research this far to get a single non-stack inserter capacity bonus, which means that regular inserters will be able to insert 2 things instead of 1 at a time. Oh, this seems to be a pretty lengthy episode, and I'm sorry about that. I just want to get finished with the screeners. Oh, come on. Oh, right, I need the steel. Screener. And I need another engine unit. Very well. Screener. Excellent. Not there. Think this, yes, this is where we want to go. And let's not occupy this path of the rail. Let's occupy this path. Okay, here you can see the setup. Now join us again in the next episode where we will basically just tie these things together. Looking forward to that. Until next time, enjoy yourselves, add a comment, subscribe, do whatever. Stretch and see you next time.